cell floating through your artery lining. And that white blood cell has recognized there's possibly a bacteria or some virus on the other side of the interior artery lining. So it's decided it's probably going to have to get through there to investigate. Okay? So this is the whole process just in the cell lipid membrane. That's a raft there floating along on the outside of a membrane. This is the infrastructure. It's like, you know, the architecture is just unbelievable. It's almost like when it's forming and unforming, it looks like a downtown apartment building being created here. So this infrastructure here is called the cytoskeleton. These proteins here, these matrices, these things grow and ultimately come together and fall apart in nanoseconds, okay? We're talking about 0.00001 seconds is what you're looking at every second of every day this is happening. So enzymes cleave things. These tubules here, they're called, these are like highways, which you'll see in a moment, are purposeful for these things that look like they're out of an alien movie. Here we go. This guy here uses these little tubules to get out of the cell, all right, carrying everything from toxins to protein carrier staves. These are mitochondria right here floating around the cell, all right, producing energy for you, making that available to the nucleus where a lot of the DNA exists and the genetics, proteins and so forth. Now you're looking at RNA, okay, this is DNA coding but in a half form. And this little protein guy here, this guy's going to read the RNA and actually manufacture protein for you. This is maybe to replace liver or eyes or your brain. And there's the mitochondria again, floating around there in intracellular space. This RNA guy here is this little protein, manufacturer here is shooting out nutrients into the extracellular medium. Little lysosomes. This guy's still making his way out of the cell. I mean, now you can see why I had tears in my eyes the first time I saw this. These are lysosomes where fats get metabolized. Shooting his contents out of the cell, some of which, of course, just amalgamate with the rest of the membrane here, and these little guys are readers and feelers. And imagine, it's hard to interpret this, but the top there, that top layer, that's the external layer of your artery lining, okay? Then they're going to attach and say, okay, now we know we should be getting through to see what's on the other side. It could be a virus or bacteria. So what you witnessed was how this white blood cell ultimately decided to shrink and reconfigure so it could make its way to the other side of the artery lining. And this all happens in nanoseconds. Slips right there through the other cells of the artery lining, and there it goes inside, to the other side there to deal with whatever is going on. How incredible is that?